Hello, this is Christelle from The Handy Marketer at www.handymarketer.com. I hope you're well. Today, I want to talk about WordPress because I've had a few people who ask me, they don't really know what WordPress is and how it works and how you can use it to create your own website. So that's going to be the theme of today, WordPress. And I'm going to explain mainly what difference is between the free WordPress platform or the one that you can install in your own website and what's kind of included and what's involved in the creation of a website. So let's go about it. So like I said, you have two options. One is to have a free version of WordPress. The free version, you can just go to wordpress.com, and basically what you do is you register, like you create an account, just like you create an account on Facebook, on Twitter, on Blogger, on other platforms. And it gives you a blog instantly. The second option is on wordpress.org. And what you do is you actually download the software WordPress. I'd call it a software, it's not really the right word, but anyway. And you download the application, and then you have to install it on your site, etc. And it's a little bit more technical. But first I'll go to the pros and cons if you want each platform. So if you go with the free version, of course, the first thing is that it's free, so you don't have to pay for anything. It's instant download, instant creation. You just create your account, confirm it in Google, and then you're set, and you can start blogging already in 5 minutes. It's reasonable, quite good. There's absolutely no technical knowledge required, so it's very easy to use. Now the drawbacks, of course, is that the design are not completely customizable, so it's not perfect, so it's not customizable, and you don't really own it. You don't own the site, it's not on your server, you don't know what's going to happen to it. If they want to shut it down tomorrow, you're kind of stuck. So there are some limitations. But for anyone who's just trying to start blogging, if you want to blog for food or for anything, if you want to just journal, take notes, or just start on internet and get started, then there's definitely something to try. Now the self-hosted version, which you get from wordpress.org, I guess the titles here are not very meaningful for beginners, but anyway, let's go into more details. So the best thing, I guess, is that it's 100% customizable. So you can customize the way it's looked, the design. You can customize the functions, the tools that will be on the site, and all the things that it can do. And of course, it will be your own. So it's your domain, your content on it, your property. I mean, you manage everything, so you know it's your own. But the main advantage, it's really customizable, and it's very professional this way. Of course, the drawback here is that it comes with a little cost, and it's really not a lot, but a little bit. And you do need a little bit of technical understanding. I mean, honestly, you can easily do it, but you can't be scared of trying. You have to try a few things. You have to not be scared of trying. Anyway, so let's go into detail. I think I want to talk more about the self-hosted version because going for a free WordPress website is really straightforward. You create an account and you're set to go. But if you're interested to creating your website, then I want to go into more detail as to what steps are involved. So let's say you want to create your self-hosted website, right? Of course, it can be for a blog, but it could also be for a website. Let's say you're a small business and you want to have your own website and you don't want to pay a fortune with an agency and you just want to try and do it by yourself, etc. What's involved in creating a WordPress website? Well, for a start, like we say, you need a URL. So the URL is the www.wordpress or something, right? So you have to buy your domain online. You have various options, and this is quite cheap, from $10 a year. I think you can have your own domain, your customized crystal.donaldson.com or something, whatever you want to have, like handymarketer.com. So that's the first thing where you have to start. Then you need your hosting. So the hosting is buying a space on the internet where you will host your content and your website. So if you imagine the internet like the cloud, you know how we mention a lot, well, you'll buy your own share of internet. So that would be your, I don't know how many gigabytes of storage or whatever you get. That's your first two components, the URL, where your site will be, and then the hosting. And then you need the tool. So the tool is the let's call it the software, but the blogging engine if you want. It's WordPress, and you download it on your computer and then you install it on your server, or it can be automated. Sometimes it's quite easy depending on where you get your hosting. So you have your software, and basically what it is, it's how do you call it? It's the back engine. I'm not sure how you describe it, but you have the structure of your site, and then you just need to fill it up with content. So you put content in it. You fill it with your text, your images, your ads, so whatever you want to fill it in. And then what you can do to make it, what you do need to do to make it your own, you customize the design. So to customize the design, you purchase a theme. So the theme, that's what WordPress called template, really. So you have the standard WordPress look and feel, and then you have to customize it with a template, which is a theme. And you customize the functions of the site with plugins. Plugins are like mini softwares or applications that you install on top of WordPress to make it more complex, more developed. So you can have lots of plugins for anything. Basically, you could link it with, you can have plugins to link your website with Facebook, Twitter, etc. You can have plugins to increase your photo gallery, to improve your photo gallery. You can have plugins to create a calendar for publication. Any type of thing, really. And you get free plugins or premium plugins for better results. So again, the themes are what we call the templates. So I would say that themes are for the look and feel of design, when the plugins are more for the functions. And after that, you kind of good to go. All you need to do is to create your content and write on your pages. And maybe one last thing is, once you have your pages, your website, basically you create pages, and then you have your menu on, a standard website you have the menu there, navigation, about, home, products, services, etc. You can also decide to have a menu on the left, whatever. And then you have your pages that go in this area here. And you can either have pages, which are static pages of content, or you can have blog posts, what we call posts. They anti-chronologically order, just like a news feed, and you can have, so that's the basis of blogs, but there's no reason why you can't make a website with WordPress by just creating pages. And so you rearrange the pages like you want, you set it up, you write all your content, and you're set to go. So I hope it was helpful, I hope not too messy. I'm still experimenting. This is my virtual whiteboard here, so it's quite funky, so I can talk and explain my ideas at the same time. So voila, I hope you liked it. Thanks.